their margin of victory. So Farmington right now will take over 1st and 10 from their 21-yard line. Pass across the way is caught for a pickup of 9 yards. As Pacey found an open receiver, Ethan Newton.
Pacey's pass is complete to Ethan Newton.
And the pickup is 9 yards. So 2nd and a yard for the Falcons at the 30 as Pacey takes the shotgun snap and a running play goes right up the middle. That'll be enough for the first down. Maybe not by much as the running back is gang tackled and just shoved back into the backfield. But I believe he got enough for the first. Let's see though. I may be premature in that assessment. Josh Henderson, the carry, is ball marked at the 32. Oh, I'm sorry. It was a first down on the first down play. And a gain of a yard on the second down play. So that's what it is. So now it's 2nd down. And it's going to be first down again for the Falcons.
Ball carried by Josh Henderson. Forced out of bounds by Aaron Rice.
Keyshawn Wilson, the ball carrier.
There's a flag on the play.
But there is a flag. I didn't notice that. Where is it? That's right near the line of scrimmage at about the 36, 37-yard line. Holding against the Falcons, I believe. Yep, it is. So it will remain 2nd down, but the line of scrimmage comes all the way back to the 26. So it's 2nd down and 15 now. They got to get all the way out to the 41-yard line. And we may have movement. Well, I'm not sure. The Falcons are the ones clapping their hands, and they it's the Raiders.
Offsides on the Raiders. 5-yard penalty remains 2nd down.
So now it's 2nd and 10 from the 31. Which is pretty much where we were before all the penalties, before the last 2 penalties were called. Toss into the flat, incomplete to Gideon Lowen.
Intended for Gideon Lowen.
Was shoved down by
Rayshon Matthews.
Rayshon Matthews after the pass went incomplete. Not sure Lowen was wild about that, but it goes. It's just an incomplete pass, and it's 3rd down and 10 to go. North Farmington 14. Farmington no score here in the late stages of the opening quarter. 1:47 to go in it. The clock stopped on the incomplete pass. Pacey lets the rush come. Was trying to dump it off into the flat, but there was nobody there.
Pacey's pass falls incomplete.
So it looks certainly like a punt situation for the Falcons as they're back at their own 31-yard line. And it is, well, I'm sorry, I missed a down because of the penalties. It's not 4th down, it is 3rd down and 10. 3rd down and 10 from the 31-yard line. They've confused me completely again. It's too early in the season. No, it is 4th down. They just changed the down box. Well, there you have it. I thought I was wrong, but I wasn't. 4th and 10 and a punt situation. So Patrick Gilly, number 9, will await the long snap, and the return man for the Raiders, Jasper Beeler, standing beyond his own 45, but short of the midfield stripe. The official talking with Gilly about what I cannot say. Perhaps reminding him not to make a sudden motion that might draw the defense offside, something of that order, or perhaps telling him the ball's not yet ready for play, but now it is. Gilly, nice and calm, puts a nice boot on it. Goes over Beeler. Sorry, it went past one of the up men. Takes a Falcon roll to be sure. Inside the 20-yard line, all the way down to the 16.
Patrick Gilly punted the ball down at the 16-yard line where it'll be 1st and 10 for the Raiders.
So that's a 43-yard punt.
You need a car wash? Remember to come to Antioch Lutheran Church tomorrow from 12:30 to 5 to get your car washed and support the Raider
minute
marching
32
band.
remaining here in the opening quarters. The Raiders will begin their
The Raider concession stand and grab a quick bite and check out the Gardner's ice cream cart.
success offensively so far with that 14 lead. They've got a 57-yard drive, 73-yard drive to their credit so far. Shelby rolling to the near side, trying to outrun the rush, does. Tucks it under 20, 25, smacked down and out of bounds, right down below us.
Ryan Shelby carried the ball.
8 got Shelby, that's
Tackled
Verdell
by
Harper.
number 4, Jalen Silver.
And Jalen Silver was there as well. They both smacked him, and I think Verdell Harper got him harder.
Good for a gain of 11 yards and another Raiders
At any
first
rate,
down.
the pickup is 11. So it's a first down. We should say it remains first down. 1st and 10 now. The line of scrimmage, the 27-yard line. Shelby from the gun. Fooled me. He does make the handoff and the gain out to about the 30-yard line on the carry
Ball
by
carried
Chase
by number
Reed.
9, Chase Reed. Tacklers for the Falcons led by Owen Madison.
They'll spot the ball at the 31-yard line. So Reed gets 4, and it's 2nd down and 6. Clock running here in the final minute of the opening quarter of the opening game of the season. Great to have you with us here on TV 10. Great to be back up in the broadcast booth. We've got the regulars down in the studio running the show for us here tonight. It's a new thing this year. The press box is hardwired to the studio. Look out, here comes Jasper Beeler. Beeler out beyond the 40-yard line.
Tackle by Cameron
They'll
Hughes.
say he stepped out or was shoved out. Nope, I thought it's going to be about where I thought it was. I thought originally they're going to mark him down shy of the 45, but they're going to put the football at
Good
the
for a gain of 11
47-yard
yards and
line.
another Raiders first down.
So the pickup is 16 yards for Beeler. And it's another first down for North Farmington. Clock is stopped with 26 seconds left to go here in the first. Just a I formation look here. And a tackle for no gain, perhaps a loss of a yard. Demetrian Moore was there for the Falcons to put the tackle on
tackled by
Tristan
Demetrian
Hope.
Moore. And at the end of the first quarter, our
That'll do it for
scores,
the
North
first
Farmington
quarter here.
14,
Give Hope
Farmington 0.
no yards on the first down carry. And at the as we move into the second quarter, it'll be the Raiders out near midfield, 2nd down and 10 from their own 47-yard line. Well, I meant to. We may as well take this opportunity in the running the for us here. A KG veteran is back in studio. Don Carter in charge of the technical aspects of our broadcast. There are many. Nathan Cromwell producing in studio tonight. And Emily Arrows back there doing a bang-up job as well. Sam Fisher on camera. Felicity Labadie on camera as well. We met her. Well, she carried my stuff up. And she's a delightful young lady. Gorgeous. And Jim Sturgis' granddaughter. Jim's not old enough to have a granddaughter, certainly not one old enough to go to high school. But somehow he claims her, so that's good. I'm Rich Kincaid. So 14-0 Raiders after 1, which reminds me to make the appropriate notation in my scorecard that the Raiders have outscored the Falcons here by that margin of 14-0 in the opening quarter. A 57-yard, 5-play drive on their first possession of the football game. Took them 2.5 minutes to score, and then they went 73-9 and took them 3.5 minutes to score. And this drive began late in the first quarter, and the Raiders have not been stopped tonight. Well, I know we played a quarter, but they haven't been stopped tonight nonetheless, and it's 2nd down and 10. Shaw on the play action, going deep, and not caught. Oh, not caught. Great try by Jasper Beeler to bring that pass in from Ryan Shelby.
His pass is incomplete.
It was really a nice throw, right off the fingertips of Jasper Beeler, who just try. You know how frustrating it is, right? When you drop something, you got a chance to, grab it out of midair, and you try to get it into your hands, and that's what Beeler was doing there. And sometimes you get it, and sometimes it goes off the fingertips, and that's what happened there. 3rd and 10. A little bit of an offset eye. Shelby with Matthews in the backfield. I think Matthews moved a little too soon. I'm speculating, but I think that's what happened. That's the way it looked to me. And they're going to walk 5 off against the Raiders. So 3rd down.
Penalty is an illegal procedure penalty
And
against the
15
Raiders.
back to the 42-yard line.
Penalty.
So far, you have to like what you've seen from John Herstein's Raiders, the 3rd-year coach. You like the way Jasper Bueller looks when he touches the football, don't you? This kid's Shelby at quarterback. He's looked pretty good, too, but right now it's going to be Chase Reed, number 9, in at QB. Or no, I'm sorry. Reed is going to be set in the backfield next to Shelby. Shelby wears number 14.
Penalty against the offense.
And the Raiders have illegally procedured again.
3rd down.
So that's 2 straight penalties without a snap, and 3rd and 10 is a less manageable 3rd and 20 now. With the football at the Raiders' 37-yard line, and the line to gain is the 43. Shelby's going to go deep, as you figured he might. It's caught down there. What a beautiful ball. What a lovely pass.
Shelby's pass is complete.
First down yardage on the reception by Aaron Rice. My goodness.
Good for
all
a
the way
gain of 33 yards and
all the way down to
another
the
Raiders
29-yard
first
line.
down.
That is a 34-yard pitch and catch for the first down. That's as nice a ball as you're going to see thrown at the high school level, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, right in the breadbasket. And the Falcons knew it was coming. It was 3rd and 20. They convert that 3rd and 20, keep the drive alive. 1st and 10 now, Raiders at the Falcon 19-yard line. They had a chance, the Falcons did, to get the man in the backfield, but Verdell Harper was unable to effect the tackle. And
Ball carried by Rayshawn Matthews.
the carry by Matthews
By a host of Falcon tacklers.
will result in a gain
Don't
of
forget
a
to
yard.
get your 50-50 tickets. If you're on the home side, see the gentleman in the orange shirt.
Down to the 28-yard line.
Or the young lady in the brown shirt.
2nd down, 9 to go. Ryan Shelby, the quarterback, up under center. Hands it off, and it's Beeler. And Beeler sidesteps the tackle. He's down to the 10. He puts it outside. He's going to score. How about that? Touchdown by that man again, Jasper Beeler.
28-yard touchdown
Gets his second
run
touchdown
by
of the
Jasper
football game.
Beeler.
And it is a 20-0 Raider lead here early, very early in the second quarter. That's going to be an 84-yard drive for the Raiders. Scambati will try for yet another extra point. Out of the hold of Mill Coleman. The kick is up, and it looks good to me. It looks good to the ref, too.
The extra point attempt by Massimo Scabati is good, and our score is North Farmington 21, Farmington 0.
So Beeler had a 3-yard touchdown run for the Raiders in the first quarter, with a 28-yard touchdown run here in the second quarter. There were a lot of penalties here. I'm going to total it up for you. It was an 8-play, 84-yard drive. Or as I say, 84 in 8. I'm going to figure out the time of possession. They took over the football, North Farmington, with 1:32 to go. So it took them 3 minutes and 17 seconds that time. So the Raiders, to this point, have had the football for 3 possessions, and they have scored on each of them. And once again, the kick by Scambati out of the end zone.
Kickoff by Massimo Scambati goes into the end zone for a touchback.
Massimo does that a lot, the outstanding kicker for the North Farmington Raiders. They don't have to worry about the kicking game here in Raiderland. 21-0. North Farmington in the lead. The Raiders have won the last 2 meetings, 38-14 last year at Farmington, as we mentioned, and then 2 years ago, and the best game ever in this rivalry dating back to 62. 56 meeting here tonight. That 13-9 win by the Raiders over the Falcons in a game in which the two teams came in undefeated at 6-0. Pass going to be caught down there, but just for a few yards, maybe 4 yards. It was Udemba Chike, number 5, put the stop on Ethan Newton. And it is a gain of 3.
Tackle by Chike Udemba.
Well, the Falcons scrimmage 2nd and 7 from the 23-yard line. Dominic Pacey, the quarterback. And that play's going to lose yardage.
Ball carried by Keyshawn Wilson. Rayshawn Matthews led the tacklers for the Raiders.
Well, you heard the PA guy, Rayshawn Matthews, leading the gaggle of tacklers. And that play loses 3. So the Falcons in trouble here, trailing at 21-0. And remember, they were winless last year. So it's been a long time. And the thing of it was that they had that collapse last season, coming off one of the better seasons in Falcons history. 3rd down and 10. Dominic Pacey out of the gun. Going deep down the near right side. It goes out of bounds.
This pass is incomplete. Pressure on the play by Tristan Hope and Wyland Hall.
So a 3-and-out for Farmington when, well, that's the last thing that they needed. In this series, and we're going to, again, a lot of football to go, but the Raiders all time have shut the Falcons out 15 times. And they've won 14 of those games because these two teams once played a scoreless tie. That ball's on the ground. The kick is blocked. Into the end zone it goes. Touchdown Raiders. Covered in the end zone by in the end zone It's recovered by Wyland Hall.
Block punt recovered in the end zone for a touchdown by Wyland Hall.
Oh, my goodness. Hall recovers in the end zone, number 54 for the Raiders. Excuse me. And that makes it 27-0. And Sembasi is going to come in to see if he can't make it 28-0. And we are only 3 minutes or so. 3.5. We are exactly 3 minutes and 23 seconds into the second quarter. 8:37 to go in it. That means there's a lot of football yet to be played, and the hill is pretty tall already for the Farmington Falcons. Good pressure on the point after, but Sambati knocks
by Massimo Scambati is good.
North Farmington 28, Farmington 0.
28-0 Raiders.
The punt was blocked by number 55, David Dooley.
And it's David Dooley, number 55, who blocked it. And then it was recovered in the end zone by number 54, Wyland Hall. And as I said, we've got 8:37 left to go here in the second quarter. Four touchdowns on the board for North Farmington, unanswered. And a 28-0 lead. This is starting to look like the early years of this rivalry. The first 8 years these teams played, the Raiders shut Farmington out 6 times in 8 years. And outscored them. I shouldn't say that. They shut them out 6 of the first 8 games ever between the two teams. Shut them out 3 years in a row, 68, 69, and 70. And that wasn't even their most dominant stretch, because between 1986 and 1990, in those 5 matchups, the Raiders shut Farmington out every time and outscored them 130-0. The Falcon team, my senior year at Farmington, came here to North Farmington and shut the Raiders out 27-0. Something that the class of 73 can always...
Jasper Beeler defending on the play.
I don't know, hang on our hats? You don't want to hang stuff on your hat. It looks silly. Incomplete pass across the way. It'll be 2nd down and 10. For the Falcons at the 20. They've spent much of the evening so far, though, the late afternoon, early evening, deep in their own territory. 28-0 North Farmington in the lead. Big time rush coming. Pacey dumps it off.
Complete. Rayshawn Matthews, incomplete. Rayshawn Matthews.
And Matthews unable to come up with it. So they just tried to dump it off. Pacey to Matthews, but I should say to Wilson, but no good. So 3rd and 10, 3rd and long again for the Farmington Falcons. 28-0. Jason Albrecht, the new coach for the Falcons, his first game. A former Farmington player, graduated in 2002, went on to play college ball at Albion, a defensive lineman, long ball thrown here. We're going to get a pass interference call, I think, against North Farmington.
But there's a flag on the play.
Rice was back there for North, number 15, along with Landon Canty, number 4. Nice crowd of Falcons fans across the way. They've almost got the visiting bleachers filled, and you can hear them chanting, "You can't do that." Well, that's right. So it's a 15-yard penalty. It'll be a first down for the Falcons on the PI. Falcons have it first and 10 at their own 35. We're going to be right back here at Ron Howland Field 1 week from tonight. That'll be next Friday. Where's my schedule, everybody? Friday night. It's throw me because we're moving into a new month. I'm going to have to find my schedule so I can get what the date is. But anyway, Lake Orion's going to be here. The Dragons will be here to take on the Raiders, and that should be that's going to be the kind of a ball game, a kind of a battle that teams are waiting for. Incomplete pass near side by Owen
Brenner for the Raiders.
Intended for Owen Madison, who was unable to make the catch. The Falcons with Dominic Pacey at quarterback, not shy about throwing the ball. They've thrown the ball. They've attempted far more passes than they have attempted rushes. Second and 10. Good protection. Long ball by Pacey, incomplete. Batted down across the way. Nice defense by Tristan Hope of the Raiders. Right there with his man, and he batted it away to bring up third down and 10. Falcons at their own 35-yard line. 8:07 left to go here in the second quarter. 28-0 in favor of the Raiders. You'll excuse me here if you hear the sound of me taking a drink, but it's hot up here and I'm a little parched. Third and 10. Farmington. Pacey, play action, incomplete to the near side, maybe caught. But if it is, it's for little or no gain.
Pacey's pass
and it was complete
to
Silver.
Tackle on the play by Danny Brenner.
But it's going to pick up
fourth down for the Falcons.
I'm not even sure. I got to look with the binoculars to see if there's any part of the ball touching the 35. There is not. So it is a gain of 1. But it is fourth down and 9. Again, if any part of the ball is touching the yard line, it's on that yard line. If not, the ball is considered to be at the yard line immediately forward of the ball. So it's 4th and 9 from the 36-yard line. And it's the Patrick Gilly, whose last punt was blocked, getting this one away. Beeler with a fair catch at about the 34-yard line.
Patrick Gilly's punt was fair caught at the 34-yard line by Jasper Beeler, where it'll be first and 10 Raiders.
So the Raiders unstoppable to this point. 3 possessions, 3 touchdowns, and they tacked on 1 for good measure by blocking a punt and recovering said punt in the end zone. The Raiders and Falcons met every year, 41 years in a row, from 1962 to 2002. Beeler looking to bounce it outside, looking to stretch that play, does, and down the far sideline he goes.
Number 3,
shoved out of
Beeler.
bounds at the 45. It's a pickup of 11 for Beeler and a first down. We have written that on our scorecard a number of times tonight, where a first down for the Raiders is followed immediately on the next play by a first down for the Raiders, which means only that the first play for the Raiders resulted in a first down.
Raiders first
the
down.
The Raiders are dominating in first downs, in total yardage, and on the scoreboard, where it's 28-0. Shelby across the way, and this time the pass goes incomplete. Good coverage by the Falcons.
Shelby's pass is incomplete.
The pass was intended for Quinn Parpart. if it weren't if it weren't for the fact that my shirt is sticking to me, I'd really be moved and excited to be back here at Holland Field, back with you on TV 10. And I am, believe me. We all wondered if we'd ever be back after last year and what a mess it was. Although, again, timeout being called here, I think by North.
Timeout called by North Farmington.
That's their first.
First timeout of the half.
But the TV 10 crew did such an unbelievable job last season of setting things up so that I was able to call games in the studio and actually see what was going on. And to be able to, within my own limitations, relay that information to you. I'll be honest, I thought it was going to be this is, anything we get out of this that's positive is going to be terrific, and it could not have gone better, at least for me, and from a technical aspect, the crew, Mr. Sturdy and Mr. Carter and Mr. McGuckin, Ms. Arrow, everybody just did a remarkable. Sam Cromwell, all did a remarkable job last year to get us on the air, and here we are tonight. We're back in the booth, and well, it's just terrific. Again, things are mostly back to normal. I talked to Coach Albrecht of the Falcons yesterday, and I asked him, do you feel like you're back to normal? And he said yes and no. Because, yes, we're back on the field, but as soon as we come back into the building, we have to put our masks on again. So you've got that balancing act still. Good initial pressure by the Falcons, but they can't bring the man down for a loss. Three Falcons.
Beeler on the carry for the Raiders.
Beeler in the backfield. He'll end up picking up a couple of yards on the play.
Led the tacklers for
Farmington.
I'm sorry, the ball's on the 48, so it was a gain of 3. $28-0, North Farmington in the lead here. And again, one of the signs that things not totally back to normal, the fact that the crowd limited here tonight to 2,000. It is a sellout. The pass is complete, I believe, down below me.
Ryan Shelby's pass is complete.
Shelby
number
hits
22, Mill Coleman.
At the 42-yard line.
Good enough for another Raiders
So the pass
first
to Coleman
down.
gets 10. And a first down. And now the Raiders again into Falcons territory at the 42-yard line. In fact, it was I've never seen it before. I pulled into the parking lot tonight a bit more than an hour before kickoff, which is generally when I arrive. And there were signs up before. There's a fumble on the snap, and it's recovered by the quarterback, Shelby.
Recovered by number 14, Ryan Shelby.
But it'll go for a loss of a yard from the 42 to the 43. And there were signs posted that said the game is sold out. You can't, if you don't have a ticket, you can't come in. And there's the full 2,000 are here. There's no question about that. We mentioned the full stands across the way. And I can hear the Raider fans below us here in the press box on the west side of the stadium. A whistle at the snap.
Timeout call by Farmington High
Falcons
School.
call their first
timeout
timeout.
of the half.
So, let's see if I can find. Where did I put my schedule, kids? Oh, here it is. I'm sorry. Next Friday, this 1 week from tonight is September 3rd, and we'll be with you here on TV 10 for the Big Lake Orion game. The Dragons will be here. I'm not sure we've seen the Dragons ever in our broadcast history here on TV 10, or at least my part of it, which I think goes back to 2008. And I can't remember a game against the Dragons. So we'll look forward to seeing them. I wonder what their helmets look like, right? But it's going to be quite the matchup. because Lake Orion is in the OAA Red Division, and that's the 6-team division which has the most talented teams in the 21-team Oakland Activities Association. We mentioned that the Raiders are in the 6-team OAA White. They would be the middle division in terms of the talent, in terms of what's expected of the teams. And then the Falcons are in with 8 other teams in the OAA Blue. It is 2nd down and 11 for the Raiders. They're at the Farmington 43. It's Rice. Aaron Rice takes the direct snap, bounces it outside, brought down. There may be a flag there, and there is, as Rice was grabbed onto by Rashad Shabazz, who
Aaron Rice carried the ball.
Him, or face masked him. I'm not 100% sure, but he did one or the other. And that's going to be a tack on. The penalty occurred down near the 35-yard line. They spot the penalty at the 32. It is a face mask.
Penalty is a personal foul.
I think that thing's going on about the
Falcons.
17-yard line.
That'll be an additional 15-yard penalty.
Yeah,
and another
right down to the
Raiders
17-yard line.
Down.
So you had Rice picking up 11 plus the penalty. And it's 1st and 10 Raiders. And they're down to the 17-yard line. They are leading the football game already, 28-0. Ball is carried by Chase Reed inside the Falcon 15. Let's give Reed a gain of 3.
Carried by Chase Reed, tackled by Alex Roberson.
Again, Roberson on that stop for Farmington. Now the line of scrimmage is the 14. Clock running with 4:20 left in the half. Ryan Shelby fakes the give to Beeler. Rolling right, throwing into the end zone. Oh my goodness, a big collision down there, and the pass goes incomplete. Logan Kesbo, the intended receiver. 3rd down, 7 to go from the 14-yard line. So we'll be at the Raiders here play their first 3 games of the season at home. Tonight against the Falcons, home to Lake Orion at 1 week from tonight, our TV10 game of the week, and then the following week they'll be home to Groves. We will either have that game, but it's more likely we will have the
timeout call by North Farmington, their 2nd timeout of the half.
More likely on September 10th that we will have the game
tomorrow from
Farmington versus Troy Athens at Falcons Field.
By the Raider marching band.
As we try to keep the TV even between the 2 schools. My guess is we'd be at Farmington in a couple of weeks. 7 from the 14 as the Raiders call their 2nd time out. And it comes with 4:03 left to go here in this first half, which has been all North Farmington. John Herstein's crew looking pretty good tonight. Pretty good indeed. I'm trying to find Coach Herstein, trying to find his career record. I've got it somewhere here. The 3rd down play, that's Beeler again, isn't it? Yeah, he scored. Touchdown, Jasper Beeler. We've said that before. He caught the ball. He avoided a couple of tackles, and he waltzes in.
Ryan Shelby to number 3, Jasper Beeler.
So Shelby to Beeler. 13 yards and a touchdown. 34. That's hard to keep up. 34-0 for the Raiders with 3:55 to go in the half. My goodness, they're putting a shellacking on Farmington tonight. Sergio Massimo Sambati out of the hold of Mill Coleman up and good again. So he's 5 for 5.
The extra point attempt by Massimo Scambati is good, and our score is North Farmington 35, Farmington 0.
And it's the same will have been a running clock situation. So let's give you the particulars on this latest Raider scoring drive. 66 yards for them. This time it took them 10 plays. And they go up 35-0 with about 4 minutes, right? 3:55 left to go in the half. Third touchdown of the football game from Jasper Dealer.
Goes into the end zone.
Sambati kicks it out of the end zone again.
It'll be 1st and 10 for the Falcons.
So he's got 3 touchdowns, Jasper Beeler. Rashawn Matthews has caught a touchdown pass, a 43-yarder. Beeler with 2 rushing touchdowns, the 1 receiving touchdown, and the other was scored by the Raider special team. They're a punt block unit. They blocked the punt and they recovered in the end zone. 35-0. Pacey, and I have to apologize to Dominic and his family because last year I was calling him Pesci because of the way he spells his name, which is just like the movie actor Pesci. So I just thought it was like Joe Pesci.
Ball was carried by number 4, Jalen Silver.
The Pacey family pronounces
Tacklers
Pacey.
led by Chike Udemba.
So Dominic Pacey at the quarterback on the first down carry, doesn't gain a foot. 2nd down and 10. Spoke a moment ago about how often we were at 1st and 10 for the Raiders, and then they were going to play in the next play. The ball spotted, and it's 1st and 10 for the Raiders again. We've seen too many cases tonight where the Falcons will take over and they run a play, and it's still 10 yards to go after they run that play. We get some positive yards here, though. They'll get a 1st down. They'll get more than that. Holy cow. Across the way, that's Jalen Silver taking the dump off.
Silver.
And Silver goes darting down the far left sideline, out beyond the 40-yard line, all the way out to the 42 for a 22-yard gain. Taylor goes a 22-yard pass to Silver. Falcons get a 1st down. They've got it 1st and 10 now, all the way out to the 42-yard line. I did notice that in a concession to the Heat, the Raider marching band, oh my goodness, coming up from the secondary to make the tackle there is number 3.
Wilson carried the ball.
Wilson, the ball carrier, and he was about to get back to the line of scrimmage when Beeler hit him.
The Raiders.
And I'll be curious to see where they mark the football here. That's going to be a loss of 3 yards back to the 39. But at any rate, the Raider marching band not wearing their band uniforms tonight, those things are hot. So they're wearing shorts and T-shirts, and they, I believe, will be performing at halftime. If they do, we'll have it for you here on TV 10. That is just a smart call not to have the band kids wearing their uniforms on a night where kickoff temperature is 85 and the temperature down on the field because of the artificial turf is going to be greater than that. A pre-snap whistle. Timeout Falcons.
Second timeout of the half.
Comes on 2nd down and 13, Farmington from their own 39-yard line. I'd have to go back through our play-by-play to see if the Falcons have taken a snap in plus territory tonight. I'm not entirely sure that they have. Raiders with an all-time record against Farmington of 35-19-1. North Farmington has played Farmington more than they have played any other opponent. Farmington has played North Farmington more than they've played any other opponent. A long-standing rivalry dating. It'll be the 60th anniversary game next year. Oh, tackle in the backfield. That's David Dooley on the stop for a loss. Cameron Petaway, the ball carrier. And that's going to put the ball back at the, all the way back at the 34-yard line. So that's a loss of 5.
Cameron Petaway. Tackle by David Dooley.
3rd down and 18. The first down marker is the Raider 48-yard line. As the Falcons, they've only got a couple of first downs tonight. They're trailing at 35-0. And we've got 1:17 left to go in a lopsided first half. Raiders 35, Falcons nothing. Pacey got the ball away under some kind of heavy
Pacey's
pressure,
pass
trying
is
to
incomplete.
complete it to Newton on the button hook, but it falls incomplete. So the Raiders are going to get one more possession out of this
Last
half.
call for 50-50 raffle tickets. Last call, dig deep. Find someone selling and buy an arms full.
This is Gilly, number 9, goes back to punt for the Falcons. Remember, he had one blocked in this second quarter. It was blocked by Dooley and recovered in the end zone by Wyland Hall for a touchdown. Gilly gets it away. And get a real nice Falcon bounce. And it rolls out of bounds, but not before it's down to the 25-yard line.
Don't forget to check out our halftime show. We'll have a performance by Farmington United Palm, followed by the Raider Marching Band.
Well, you probably heard that on the PA, didn't you? We'll have those performances for you at the half. Farmington United Palm Pond Squad and the Raider Marching Band. And they'll put on a show. And talking, as we said to Jason Albrecht, the new Falcon coach yesterday, the weather has made for a tough week, made for an unusual week, as the team had to practice at 8 o'clock in the morning before it got too hot. Again, they had measured temperatures at over 110 degrees on the field by the time the sunshine was in full effect. As on first down, Tristan Hoke is brought down by Alex Roberson at or near the line of scrimmage. And then they'd come back in the evening for a session that would last from, say, 6 to 8:30. But that would be primarily a film session, study. Play loses 2 yards to the 23. Clock is running. 14 seconds left to go at the snap. And Shelby goes long down the middle, and it's caught down there. It's caught by Beeler. It's a foot race. It's no contest. It's no contest. How about that? Jasper Beeler taking it 77 yards to the house. And it is 41-0 Raiders, and we are still in the second quarter. 1 second to go in the half. And Shelby hits Beeler again. 77 yards on the score. 41-0, and the Raiders are just pouring it on here. My goodness, wow. I'll tell you what. This kid, Ryan Shelby, the sophomore quarterback, any indication, he's money. He throws a beautiful ball, and that time Beeler caught. And remember,
The extra
Beeler
point
had a
attempt by
default
Monstros
earlier in the
Kabaddi is
second
good,
quarter
and our
that
score
just
is
went off
Farmington
his
42,
fingertips.
Farmington
Not
0.
Beeler's fault. It was a
Stay
good
tuned
play
after this
in
kickoff.
every
We'll have a
aspect
performance
except
by
that
Farmington United Palm,
the catch wasn't
followed by
effective.
the
And
Raider
it
marching
happens sometimes. It just went off his fingertips. He'd have 5 touchdowns now if he'd have caught that ball. But he catches this one, and it is a 77-yard touchdown pass. Ryan Shelby to Jasper Beeler, and a 42-0 score. The touchdown coming at the 11:59 mark of the quarter. Sam Body got a footnote, right? He got the extra point. It's his 6th extra point of the half. And it's a Shelby to Beeler again, and Beeler now has 4 touchdowns in the game.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our stands, our new superintendent, Dr. Chris Delgado, at his first football game tonight as superintendent of Farmington Public Schools.
I will leave you at halftime for a few moments, and we'll enjoy the performances by the pom-pom squad and the marching band. Then we'll be back for third quarter action as the kickoff
goes through the end zone for a touchback.
Once again into the end zone. So the Falcons will have to line up and run one last play in this first half with a second to go in it. When we come back for the third quarter, it'll be a running clock situation in the second half of high school football games in Michigan. If the deficit is or is greater than 35, the clock runs continuously with the exception of change of possession. That is to say, if a play goes out of bounds, the clock runs nevertheless. And it does speed things along. 42-0 for the Falcons, and Jason Albrecht will go into the locker room and try to tell his team to keep their dauber up, right? The 42 points scored by the Raiders tonight is more than the Falcons gave up in any game last season with the exception of one. And the half will end in a scrum across the way as the
ball was carried by Keyshawn Wilson. Keyshawn Wilson tackled by Chike Udemba. That's the final play.
And anyway, Wilson carried, and he got out beyond the 40-yard line and goes out of bounds at about the 42, and that's that for the first half of play. So the score, after 24 minutes, the score at halftime, it is the North Farmington Raiders 42. They scored 4 touchdowns in the second quarter. The Raiders 42, and the Farmington Falcons no score. Enjoy the halftime, everybody. We will be back with you for that running clock third quarter in just a little bit. All right.
Please welcome the 2021-2022 Farmington United varsity pom-pom team performing their first place original routine.
and then just hurt me, till I can get my satisfaction.
Push me, and then just hurt me, till I get my satisfaction. 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 Satisfaction.
Push me, and then just hurt me, till I can get my satisfaction.
Push me, and then just hurt me, till I get my satisfaction.
Satisfaction. Satisfaction. Satisfaction. Satisfaction.
Let's hear it for Farmington United Palm.
It's halftime at Holland Field with the Spirit of North Raider Marching Band.
Tonight we take you on a high seas adventure. Drum major first class Hannah Melser and assistant drum major Sarah Monero. Is your band ready? Featuring original music and show design by J.R. Trimpey, the Raider Marching Band presents the opening act of their 2021 season, Pirates. Ladies and gentlemen, Spirit of Raider Marching Band. See us perform again next Friday, September 3rd, same Raider time, same Raider place. And until then, go Raiders! Don't forget to swing by the Raiders concession stand and apparel tent. And we want to be sure to thank all the 21-22 Raider sponsors. Dr. David Bradley, Happy's Pizza, Michigan Elite Football Club, Rainbow Rehabilitation Centers, Dr. Thomas D. Giacino, Super Car Wash, Buffalo Wild Wings, Sellers Buick GMC, Fizz and Pour Market, Leo's Coney Island, Heartland Market, Gardner's Ice Cream, Carrie Moore Memorial Scholarship, Dr. Marasso, Cutting Edge Services LLC, Supreme Lending, and Billy Slobin, Piedmont Concrete Inc., Watch Bands Plus, Arts Knitting Mill, Daryl's Firestone, Scolati Wealth Management, Mike Hamill, Dave and Suzanne Brunette, and Tim Mumford.
Check test 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the booth. Testing. It's the Jasper Beeler show tonight here on TV 10, ladies and gentlemen. He's got 4 touchdowns, which is half the story. The total story is the Raiders have got 6 of them. All right, you get that all right, guys? Testing 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. 42 to nothing. Here at the half, running clock to start the second half, yada yada. Oh, when I took a little break there at halftime and stepped out of the press box here at Ron Holland Field, I did notice that the clouds are troublesome in the area. We had a big storm today about noon, and it rained hard. In fact, it was lightning, thunder. It was a big enough storm so that the power on my house went out briefly, 20, 30 seconds kind of thing, came back up. But for those 20 or 30 seconds, living in a neighborhood and in a home which has experienced 2 significant multi-day power outages already this summer alone, my heart was in my throat necessarily. But it came back on, the power, and by midday, by 3 o'clock, it was just bright and sunny and as perfect as a day with 88-degree temperatures and humidities can be, and a dew point of 70. But it seemed that rain was not going to be a factor. A perfectly sunny evening when I arrived here at Holland Field. But there's dark clouds in the area. There's also, I should say, some blue sky. Well, twilight blue sky. Sunset here in Farmington Hills occurs. Yesterday it was 8:17 Eastern time, and I wish we had a shot across the way. The Falcon fans are all holding up think of electronic sparklers. It's very nice. Well, not all the Falcons, but the student section across the way. So way to go, kids. It looks nice. At any rate, we've been losing daylight at the rate of about 2.5 minutes per day. So it's sunset tonight. I could look it up on Weather Underground. But it was at about 8:15, and right now it is 8:31. So we're in twilight. The sun has set. The clouds, deep, dark, thick clouds. I'm not going to be embarrassed about saying Dick on the air. That's what they called my dad. That's what they called Nixon. Thick, dark clouds abound. And I probably, had my father lived, I probably would have grown up Dick Kincaid. I mean, that's all they called my dad. So, my daughter was with us for a few days. I mention it because we have time to kill, and she is a Falcon graduate, right? Farmington High class of 2012, and she was in town for a visit, 3 days. She left today to return to Boston, where she is enrolled at the John F. Kennedy School of Government at Harvard, which I think says a lot about the Farmington School District, and that's the reason we moved back to Farmington. We had a choice, right? Anybody does. And, when we moved back to the Detroit area from Grand Rapids, where I was a play-by-play announcer for a hockey team, we chose to live in the Farmington School District, and my daughter went to the same high school that I did. Went to the for a year anyways, went to the same elementary school, same middle school, the same high school. It worked out well. Graduated from Farmington High School, and I don't know how many Farmington grads we got that have gone on to attend Harvard, but she did. She has. So that, to me, says a lot. A lot about the schools, a lot about the teachers and the whole program, right? Let's go to the second half. 42-0, and the Raiders have got the 42. We'll kick it off again. The Falcons just sort of look up at it.
The kickoff by Massimo's goes into the end zone.
Massimo's kick is once again into the end zone for a touchback. I will mention that I am told we're having some technical difficulties tonight on the YouTube feed, where I will look over occasionally and I'll be looking at a frozen screen, a still effectively. So apparently I'm doing radio right now. We're glad to have you with us wherever you are on the YouTube. We even have some viewers out in Los Angeles, I'm pretty sure. I've got family out there. I'm sure they're, I'm not sure. But, they say they watch, but they could be jiving too. All right, first and 10, Falcons. They'll start as usual from their own 20-yard line. They'll start with a complete pass, and it's good for a yard or two. Jasper Beeler with the stick. He's got 4 touchdowns, and he's got the stick as he drops the silver for a gain of a yard.
tackle by number 3, Jasper Beeler.
Jasper Beeler, my goodness. 2 touchdown catches, a touchdown, and a couple of touchdown runs. He's got 2 of the 6 touchdowns scored by the Raiders tonight. Pacey at quarterback. Short little pass to the right flat was intended for Ethan Newton, number 18, and it's incomplete. Third and 9. I was asking Jason Albrecht, the new Falcon coach, how long he'd been waiting for tonight. A member of the Farmington High School graduating class of 2002, and named to the job this summer, and I thought he'd say something incomplete pass, like, my whole life, or, 20 years at least, or something like that, and he gave me the not very sexy answer of probably since I got the job. Which, okay, obviously, he's built up to this moment, being a head coach for his entire career, but he's very much down to earth, taking things in stride. He started his playing career at Farmington under Coach Bechtel, and he played a variety of positions for the Falcons. The reason I asked him when he had graduated was that I sincerely wondered, as we're going to see Gilly with another punt for the Falcons, I sincerely wondered if he had been a player at some point during my tenure as the TV10 broadcaster. In other words, had I broadcast a game in which the coach, Jason Albrecht, was a player?
At the 34-yard
and the answer was no.
10 Raiders, and now it's time for that.
As he graduated in 2002, and I think I started in maybe 2008,
going to take home
somewhere around there. I'm pretty sure that PA system, which was pretty loud in the first half, is somehow managed to get louder here in the second half. And I can't remember what I was just talking about. It was something to do with Coach Albrecht.
5080.
But at any rate, defensive lineman at Albion after that career where he played a lot of positions at Farmington High School. And then he actually served as an assistant coach at Farmington from 2008 through 2012. So I broadcast games where he was down on the sideline. And then he went and served as an assistant coach at Orchard Lake St. Mary, a premier program here in Michigan, as you know. And then 1 year came back to Farmington as an assistant for Coach Corey Soroch last year. And when Coach Corey Soroch moved off to Wall Lake Western in the offseason, Jason Albrecht was named the head football coach here at Farmington. I liked Coach Soroch. He had 2 really good seasons, 2018, 2019. Things fell off dramatically last year, as we do have an injured Raider on the play. It was the ball carrier who's hurt. I just felt there was a feeling around the program that hadn't always been there, a good positive vibe. Things fell apart last year as the Falcons were winless, but things kind of fell apart everywhere. It was the year of the pandemic. Things were not normal in any sense of the word. I think that's Rayshon Matthews, number 2. Who was the ball carrier. On the first down play. And it looked to me like it was an injury in the area of his ankle. Raiders starting this possession with terrific field position at the 36-yard line of the Falcons. They get 4 on first down on that first down carry by Matthews. And now on second down and 4, just a quick hitter up the middle. That's Tristan Hoke.
Ball was carried by number
And-
3, Jasper Beeler, tackled by 77.
Sorry,
Alex
they say it was
Roberson.
Beeler on the carry, number 3
Brings
Beeler.
up third down for the Raiders.
And Beeler will pick up 3. So 3rd and 3. If the Raiders don't pick it up, it'll be the first time they've been stopped on 3rd down in this game. Play action. Shelby, little dump off across the way, caught, first down yardage and more. As the receiver,
Brian Shelby's
number
pass is
22,
complete to
Mill Coleman.
Good for a gain of 14 yards and another Raiders.
He's
first
down inside the 20, and I think they're going to mark it. They will at the 15-yard line. So it's a pickup of 14 for Coleman. And another Raider first down. I'll tell you something. We mentioned the first half. The quarterback Ryan Shelby is a sophomore, and Mill Coleman. And yes, he's related to Mill Coleman. He's a sophomore as well. So it's well, that's quite a legacy. A flag comes in as Chase Reed battles for yardage
Chase Reed, tackled by
inside the
Owen
10-yard
Madsen.
line.
There's a flag on the play. Penalty is a holding penalty against the Raiders.
So the Raiders are flagged for a hold, and instead of having the ball down inside the 10, maybe closer to the 5, it's brought back on the hold to the 20-yard line. Still first down, but now it's first and 15 from the 20. They walked it off from the point of the infraction, which was down near the 5-yard line. Chase Reed, the up back, and Jasper Beeler, the tailback. They give to Reed, and Reed has a hole, and Reed able to move it up the left side. He's down to the 10-yard line. Gets 10.
Ball carried by number 9, Chase Reed, tackled by Evan Martin.
Second down and 5 from the 10. 42-0. 42-0 Raiders.
Again, our winning 50-50 number is 350-8049. You have until the end of the third quarter to claim your prize.
Rich Kincaid with you here in the booth on this first Friday night of the season. It feels like the first Friday night of the season because it's hot in here. It's hot in here. I need a towelette. Here goes Beeler again. Yeah. Wow. All I can say is
Raiders.
W-O-W. Wow. Jasper Beeler.
Touchdown run by number 3, Jasper
Touchdown
Beeler.
number 5. Touchdown number 5 for Jasper Beeler. This one's a 10-yard run. Comes with 5:16 to go in the third quarter. It's the shortest drive of the night for the Raiders, and Sambati, whose left leg's got to be, it'll ache tomorrow. He's about to attempt his 7th extra point of the night. 48-0 Raiders on the snap. And 49-0 Raiders after the snap.
And our score is North Farmington 49, Farmington 0.
A 36-yard drive
Be sure to schedule an appointment with Dr. David Bradley.
in 4
located
plays.
in Novi, Michigan off Grand River Avenue. Free consultations and affordable treatment plans for everyone.
I just want to make sure that was a 10. I'm writing it down. 10-yard touchdown run
Farmington High School.
by Beeler.
Happy's Pizza of Farmington Hills proudly supports.
So he has scored tonight 5 touchdowns.
Located at the corner of 12 Mile and Orchard Lake Road. For just $21.99, you get 2 large, 2 topping pizzas.
We have a
Family
touchdown
special deal.
catch made by
Order online today at
Rayshawn Matthews. So that was the first
happyspizza.com.
touchdown of the night, 57-yarder.
Don't
And
forget
now
tomorrow's
Beeler.
car wash at Antioch Lutheran Church from 12:30 to 5
Running one in
p.m.
from 3 yards,
Car
running
wash
another in
support
from
the Raider
28
marching
yards.
band.
Catching a pass for 13 yards in a score. Catching a pass for 77 yards in a score. And now running in another from 10 yards out. So that's 3 on the ground and 2 by air for Jasper Beeler tonight, whose numbers must be remarkable. Just remarkable. Hey, there's a kickoff that stays in the field of play, and it's going to be returned by the Falcons, and they're going to start from beyond the 20-yard line this time, as it is brought out past
returned by
the
number
30-yard line by Jalen Silver.
Tackled by Landon Canty. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Falcons.
That ball was going into the end zone, but Silver reached up, caught it over his head, and a nice little return for him out to the 31-yard line, a return of 27 yards. But a running clock and a 49-0 score confronting the Falcons. As the Raiders seek the 16th shutout, or I should say seek their 16th shutout all-time against Farmington. One of the previous 15 ending in a tie in the past, just a little bit too long for Evan Martin. Pacey laid it out there nicely, but just a little bit too long.
Down for the Falcons.
Don't forget, a week from tonight, September 3rd, 7 o'clock Eastern. We'll have these Raiders here at Holland Field against the Lake Orion Dragons, the battle of the Red Division, Lake Orion, and the Blue Division. I'm sorry, it's the battle of Red and White. The Red Division represented by Lake Orion, the White Division represented by the Raiders. 21 teams in the league, 3 divisions. 2 of them, the Red and the White, have 6 teams each, and the other, the Blue Division, including the Falcons, has 9 teams. Incomplete pass brings up 3rd down and 10. The Raiders tonight are perfect on 3rd down conversions, and the Falcons have picked up, just a couple of 3rd down conversions in this one. Just a couple. We have to remember, just as next week, the Raiders will be playing a foe who is up a division. Tonight, it's the Falcons in the Blue Division who are playing a foe that's up a division, with the Raiders in the superior White Division. Here's going to be a 1st down for the Falcons and more. My goodness. Good-looking run all the way down and inside the opponent 40-yard line by Keyshawn Wilson.
Keyshawn Wilson carried the ball. Tacklers for the Raiders led by Anderson Scalati.
It's a 29-yard gain by Wilson. And a 1st down for Farmington, and they're into Raider territory. And I think this is the first time tonight that Farmington has gone into plus territory. 1st and 10, Falcons at the North Farmington 40-yard line. Handoff off the left side, and scooting into the second level goes Wilson again.
Wilson on the carry. Tackled by Amari Harden.
He might have got 9. He did, to the 31-yard line. Second down and a yard to go for Farmington, as they look here to get on the board. They're trailing at 49-0. Wilson again bounces off a hit, picks up the 1st down, slung it to the turf.
Keyshawn Wilson on the carry.
Ultimately on a tackle by D'Angelo Birdie.
D'Angelo Birdie.
But not before Wilson picks up the 1st down yardage to the 28-yard line, gets 3. Now it's the Falcons on the move. It all started with that nice 27-yard kickoff return by Silver. And instead of starting as they had been all night long at their own 20, all of a sudden the Falcons found themselves at least with some field position at their own 31. They've taken advantage. Wilson again. He's in rhythm. He's inside the 25-yard line. to the 22, and that's a pickup of 6.
Ball carried by Keyshawn Wilson. Tackled by D'Angelo Birdie.
4th straight carry for Wilson. Second down and 4 from the Raider 22-yard line. Jasper Beeler, the story tonight. He might just be the prep player of the week by whomever is doing the picking. 5 touchdowns for Jasper in this one. Pass is complete, caught down there and inside the 10, inside the 5-yard line goes Gideon Lowen.
To Gideon Lowen. Brought down at the 2-yard line.
Just a quick hitter of a pass up the middle, and Lowen all the way down close to the 5. I'm going to wait and see
that's
where
the final play of the third quarter.
I won't be able to tell you until they spot the ball at the other end of the field, because just like that, that's the end of the third quarter. Falcons when the fourth quarter begins. And it'll be down at the 2 or the 3-yard line for the Falcons. They are looking to at least break the shutout here. You see the situation here at Holland Field. If points were weight, that scoreboard would be tilted so far left it'd be vertical. Yeah, I just thought that up. It's not like something I've had on my mind. I've been waiting for the right moment to say it. Just hopped into my head. It's the way the head works. Quick third quarter with the running clock, wasn't it? Well, let's see where the ball is. Yeah, it's at the 4. Right there on the 4-yard line. First and goal, Falcons. It's been Keyshawn Wilson doing the damage here, but that nifty little 17-yard reception by Lowen a moment ago didn't hurt. First play of the fourth quarter is a fumble. It's loose. It's out of the turf. Falcons got it, I think. And they did. It might be Lowen who was able to, he was able to come back and fall on the ball. And there's a flag.
It'll be second and goal.
Or is there a flag? Maybe there's not. It's a loss of 3. And it's second and goal now from the 7. The Falcons come to the line slowly and deliberately. Petaway, the lone running back, got his block in, though. The pass complete down to the goal line. Looks like a touchdown, and it is a touchdown for Farmington. It's Lowen on the reception. Gideon Lowen taking that pass from Dominic Pesci.
Pass is complete.
It's a 7-yard touchdown. The Falcons are on the board with
Farmington.
Just a minute into the fourth quarter. 10:58 to go in the quarter, and Farmington is finally on the board. It's a good-looking drive by the Falcons, 69 yards. And Lowen, who scored the touchdown, has the opportunity to account for all 7 points on the drive, as he'll be in to kick the extra point. The hold, they're going to go for 2. I think this is a design play. Maybe not. There may have been a little bobble on the snap.
Conversion is no good.
But it goes as a 2-point conversion, no good. Patrick Gilly on the attempt. So it's 6 points for the Falcons.
Tackle on the play by D'Angelo Bridie.
They trail now 49-6. But they're on the board. They will not be shut out in this one. And when in a situation like this, where you're trailing 42-0 at the half, when you're trailing 0 at 3, score is a victory. It is a sign that the Falcons have given up. And if you're a coach like Dave Talbrecht, his first game ever as a high school football coach, if you're going to get blown out, the least you want to see and the least you can expect and the most you hope for is that your team doesn't quit on you. And that touchdown is demonstrable.
Still looking for our 50-50 winner.
It is empirical evidence that the Falcons have, in fact, not quit here in the second half tonight at Highland Field. 49-6 is the score. This drive started with 2 incomplete passes. Then Wilson went for 29 yards, and Keyshawn would carry the ball 4 times on the drive. And picked up 47 yards on those carries. This was the first time tonight the Falcons, the second time tonight, I should say, that the Falcons didn't start a drive at their own 20-yard line following a Raider touchdown. They got a decent return from Jalen Silver out to the 31, and so it's a 69-yard drive in 9 plays. And it's time for the ensuing kickoff, and it's going to be down by the Raiders just inside their own 49-yard line. Jaden Taylor
Kickoff was fielded
doing
by
the downing.
Jaden Taylor. We're going to give it a go on 50-50 with the new number, so I hope you didn't throw yours out already because we still don't have a winner. So go ahead and get those tickets out.
All right, 49-6
Winning
here.
number 350.
The deficit still is
8,
greater than 35
8,
points, so once
8.
the Raiders snap the football, it will
350,
continue
7,
running
8,
until either they score or there is a change of possession.
Oh, it looks like we have a winner.
That's how the running clock works here at high school football. The Falcons will be on the road next Friday night, September 3rd. They are at Berkeley. And then at a clear mistake on my schedule, I've got them home to Troy Athens on September 10th and home to Troy Athens again on September 17th, and I can assure you that's not happening. First down play results in a gain of a couple for the Raiders. So, yeah, you know, it's probably an autofill issue, right? Because there are 2 schools in Troy, Troy Athens and Troy. And I believe I typed in Troy Athens, and then when I attempted to type in Troy, it auto-completed it to Troy Athens. So I think I can't look it up right now, but I'm pretty sure the Falcons will have Troy Athens at home on the 10th, and then the following Friday, the 17th, they'll have Troy. We'll let you know. As we mentioned, the Raiders are opening this season with 3 straight at home. Just watching to see if maybe that football had come out towards the end of the play. It's carried by number 46, who's not on our roster. So I apologize to number 46 and his family. We don't know who carried the ball, but except to say it was number 46. And that he gained about 5 yards on that carry, and it's 3rd and 3. At any rate, the Raiders, as we say, home tonight to Farmington, home next week to Lake Orion. That's our TV 10 game for you. It's 7 o'clock Eastern. And then on the 10th, they're home to Birmingham Groves, an OAA White Division rival, 3rd and 3. Little play action look here. And the pass is delivered by Josh Henderson.
The new quarterback
but incomplete.
is Josh Henderson. Pass is incomplete. Intended for P.J. Gardner.
So it's 4th down.
350.
The Raiders have not punted tonight.
We're trying
near
to give away
midfield at the
$388.
47-yard line, and it's 4th down and a couple. They are perfect on 3rd down tonight. This will be their first attempt to convert on 4th down. Henderson under center, rolling out, going to throw it. Caught, 1st down.
Henderson's pass is complete.
Caught down there by Quentin Parpart.
Good for a gain of 4 yards and another
And that'll move
Raider.
the football into
First
Farmington
down.
territory at the 49-yard line. A completion for 4 yards and a 1st down. The Raiders maintain the drive. And if you can believe it, we are approaching 7 minutes to go in this football game. 7 minutes and 10 seconds remaining. The clock is running, as it will be We are in a running clock situation here at Holland Field. Raiders 49, Falcons 6. They got on the board, Farmington did. First down play is a handoff that gains nothing. The ball carrier is that elusive number 46. Second down and 10. Well, I'm glad I asked during warm-ups tonight because I didn't have an 81 on my roster. I said, who's wearing 81 down there? And it's the guy who's at quarterback right now, Josh Henderson, who is on the roster, is wearing number 6. Sometimes the kids change. You get a late change in the number, and you got to scramble to find out. We still don't know, though, who 40. I don't think anybody does. We don't know who number 46 is, and it may have been he who just carried the ball for the Raiders. It was. And he'll pick up a gain of 4 to the 45. It's going to be the 45. Again, if the ball's touching the line, it's on that line. That ball's touching the 45.
Ball's carried by Jacob Catlett.
They say it's Jacob Catlett.
We have a 50-50 winner in the press box.
46 is Jacob Catlett. Oh, there he is. He's listed as 66 on the roster. Joseph Catlett. Short little gain on third, and once again, fourth down confronts the Raiders. It's 4th and 4. Perfect on third downs tonight. They just converted the first fourth down attempt they've had in this ball game, and they're going to go for it again here. And why not? When the ball is snapped, we will be under 5 minutes to play. Henderson fakes the give to Catlett. Henderson's going to run for it. He's to the 40, cuts it inside, picks up the first down to the 46, to the
Josh
36
Henderson
or
on the
thereabouts.
carry. Good for a gain of 5 yards and another Raiders
The gain
first
for
down.
Henderson is 5, and the Raiders will maintain possession. They may not have to give it up now.
Congratulations to Claudia.
They may be able to run the rest of the time off the clock. We're down to 4.5 minutes to go in a 49-6 blowout by North Farmington. Coach Herstein is going to start this season 1-0 after leading the Raiders in a weird season. Weird because of the pandemic. A weird season which saw them go all the way to the regional final. You will recall that between week 3 and week 4 of the playoffs last year, well, the time to wait was about 2 months.
Number 46, Mackay Smith.
The Falcons on November 6th beat Fenton in the division final, the second round of the playoffs. They then did not play again until January the 8th when they lost to Traverse City Central in the regionals. They were to have played on November 13th against South Lyon, but that was a forfeit. South Lyon had to withdraw because of COVID issues. The Raiders were victims of a forfeit earlier in the regular season last year. You will recall, perhaps, we had a power outage here on the campus of North Farmington, which caused the game against Birmingham Seaholm to be canceled. And because the Raiders were responsible, North Farmington responsible for the field conditions and the whatnot, it went down as a forfeit win for Seaholm. So the Raiders won a game by forfeit, lost a game by forfeit, en route to a 6-4 season last year under Coach Herstein. Catlett on the carry, number 46, inside the 30, picks up about 3. Once again, a fourth down situation here for the Raiders. We hear the assistant coaches in the Falcon booth next to us packing up their equipment, so they know the night's over. It has been for some time now. The Raiders led 42-0 at halftime, and they lead 49-6 now. And they've had their second, third string players in here for most of this fourth quarter, taking their foot off the gas a little bit, but once again, going for it here on fourth down. football's on the 28-yard line, and they need to get it to the 25-yard line. Henderson, number 81, under center. Fakes the handoff. He's going to roll again. This time, picked up the fourth down the last time. It eludes a tackle. Nice little move. And it gets shoved down inside the 20-yard line, and he picks up the first down with ease. Henderson with a pickup of 7 yards on the play down to the 19. And a good bit of running to get it done, and that definitely will
gain
lead
of 9 yards and
that this is all
another
over.
Raiders first
Clock
down.
running, 90 seconds to go here at Holland Field on the opening night of the season. Falcons will regroup and hit the road, take on the Berkeley Bears at Early Field 1 week from tonight. And we're going to have the Raiders back here at Holland Field to take on the Lake Orion Dragons for you on TV 10 1 week from tonight. Catlett cuts it up inside, down close to the 10.
Ball carried by Mackay Smith.
1 minute. 1 minute to go in this football game, and the clock is running. That was the ball carrier identified there as Mackay Smith on that last carry, so let's give him credit. Maybe he's the one wearing number 46. It's 2nd and 1 for the record. And the pickup is down close to the first down marker. Now they're saying it's Smith on the carry. That definitely was number 46. So I'm thrown back into a state of confusion for that. I would apologize, but we tried very hard to get the Raiders rosters and correct rosters prior to the game. We just had some issues with it this time around. No timeout has been called. The Raiders are trotting to the sideline. The clock continues to run here. We're down to 5 seconds and 4 and 3, and you can count it down. And I tip my hat to Coach Persist right there for saying enough is enough, fellas. We had a nice little run going, and we're going to take a knee at this point and head to the locker room. And why not? Completely dominant performances at the final gun.
We can't wait to see you Monday morning
final
at
score reads
for the first
North
day of
Farmington
school.
Raiders 49 and the visiting
day.
Farmington Falcons 6. It was Jasper Beeler night here on opening night. 5 touchdowns for Beeler in this football game. An outstanding quarterback performance for the Raiders by Ryan Shelby, a sophomore. And boy, he throws a nice ball. That's all I can say. He throws a nice ball. We'll see how things develop for him. This is his first high school start, and it's one we're all going to remember. He threw for 3 touchdowns in the game here tonight, but the evening again belonging to Beeler with those 5 touchdowns. So we will stand down. We're going to get our technical issues squared away. I promise you that, because we got a great crew, and they'll get it done. And we'll be back with you 1 week from tonight, right here on September 3rd, Labor Day weekend, right? September 3rd, 7 o'clock, the North Farmington Raiders taking on the Lake Orion Dragons. Our crew tonight, Sean McGuckin and Jim Sturdy, Don Carter, Nathan Cromwell, Emily Arrow, all in the truck or the studio, and Sam Fisher and Felicity Labadie on cameras for us here tonight in the press box. All right, 49-6, the Raiders roll. My name's Rich Kincaid. We'll see you 1 week from tonight, and we say from North Farmington, good night, everybody.